Yes, Councillor Crichlow.
This all started some time back, and we've just heard Councillor Shepherd talk about Councillor Saroff maybe seconded something. Well, that was back probably in August, September, when we were given figures by the CEO to show, instead of over the next 10 years getting $1 billion, which we would have got over from Gold Coast Water, we were going to get $2 billion over a 10-year period. Naturally, everybody was going to be excited about that. Things have changed since then. The people of the Gold Coast have received their water bills. Now that's what's changed in between September and January. They received their water bills and it was horrific to the pensioners, horrific to the small people, and the people came out and started telling this council, you've done the wrong thing, look what we're paying now, and we're really, really hurting. Now they started having their meetings, I think in November, and nobody went to, Councillor Robbins to that one, and then they had another one maybe in January, but the momentum was there. They put on a website and the momentum was there. So much so, at that last rally on the steps here, you, Mr Mayor, paid for t-shirts that said, give us back our water, right? Now, I don't know what you meant by that t-shirt. I didn't wear one. I don't know whether you meant give us back all connects or give us back our bulk water. The bulk water.
No, the lot.
Yeah, the lot. The
Didn't
lot.
take it.
Okay, you meant that by the t-shirt. But it was those people that were on the steps that day that got the state government to give back the retail entity. It was those people, it wasn't this council and these councillors, it was just those people, and the momentum was up there because honestly they are really hurting. It isn't the same in Logan and Redlands, it's a different thing. And so here you're saying in conjunction with All Connects and also consulting with those councils, we investigate going back to Gold Coast Water. Well, I'm sure those councils won't agree to it. I'm sure they won't agree to it. And the one that you took out here, the likely policy the opposition party may be including in their platform for the next election is wrong to take that out, because it was the government that was scared by the people, not by this council and just 15 votes. It was by what the people were saying. They were scared, and that's why they did that in Parliament. They didn't think too much about it, but they had a cabinet meeting down here and they'd had solid representation to say, we don't like what you're doing. You're on the nose and we're going to continue on with this. So the state government panicked. And that's why Campbell Newman also came out and said, guess what, I'm going to change all this. So, so you've said, give us back the whole lot. This is now just saying about All Connects. This is just saying, what are we going to do about All Connects? If we're going to do things in a hurry, we should also be asking the number of employees that Logan, Redland and we transferred over to All Connects. I believe it's, we transferred over, the CEO's told us 457, and so I don't believe Logan and Redland transferred over another 443 plus. I'm sure they didn't. So there's been a lot of people employed since then. So that's what we should be doing, finding out those, because they're not on that contract of their jobs are safe for 3 years. They can be let go. And they're not your men fixing your pipes out on the road. They're middle managers going up. I believe that our director, who used to be the entire thing of Gold Coast Water, is only third in line of one directorate. So you can imagine what's happened there, the employment that's gone in there. They're the kind of things that immediately should be looked into. We also should be making a decision, seeing that the government has said to us, right, you can take it back, you can take your water back, that's area councils take the water back. We should immediately be sacking the board. Now, it's as simple as that. Not needed. In the interim board, we had the 3 CEOs looking after our interests, hopefully looking after our interests. That's the way it should be back then. And I'm sure with all this adverse publicity that the board has been getting, and remember, they're the ones that were recommended to us, but they're all professional board directors that go and sit on their bum and get paid a couple of $100 or a couple of $1,000 just to make, they don't give a damn about all connects, they are professionals, which will go from one to another. And so that should be in there, whatever you're up to. I believe that a number of, F should be number of employees transferred from Gold Coast, Logan and Redland Bay. And then maybe a G, that council requests the participating councils, Redland Bay and Logan, to agree to, no, you don't want to write that down.
No, you can move an amendment if you like, but...
Yeah, to agree to the instant dismissal of the board, right? Well, I'll move that. Yeah, I'll
second it.
Well, I wouldn't accept that if you move a separate motion.
Why not? Do you want to keep on paying them for doing nothing?
Until we know the ramifications of it, they could be, we could be liable for $5 million a board member if we give
Oh,
a shit.
don't tell me.
Oh, rubbish.
Oh,
get on. Come on.
Oh,
I don't know their
I
contracts.
do. I believe that we
You
were
believe,
told.
you don't know.
Well, I'll ask
You
the
wanted to
CEO.
You should. You should.
No, call it properly.
Take that on
say
notice.
yes or
Watch
no.
this, we'll take that on notice.
Mr Mayor, what Councillor Crichlow is talking about is an absolute red herring. It's opposite to the resolution. So unless you...
Is the answer yes or no? We're
It's got nothing
contracted
to do with
to
it.
those
Councillor
board
Crichlow, you've been told. Please.
No, he won't answer. Well, how can we get
You
forward
got
for
an
the
answer,
people?
Councillor Crichlow.
How can we get
Councillor
forward?
Crichlow, don't argue. Please continue. Make another motion
So
later.
that will be another time. We'll move that another time, will we, Mr Mayor, just to keep on stalling and stalling this. Look, if you were serious about give us back our water, we shouldn't even be separating the government and all connects. We should be doing it in one foul swoop.
Go, girl.
To take the whole lot back. That's what the mayor wanted on his t-shirt. Take the entire lot back and then just charge those other councils for the water that is going through that pipeline that the government paid $400 million for. After all, we expect to get a bigger profit than that. Surely by taking it back, we were already making $100 million, and that's why the government took it in the first place. Politically, they didn't want to build 2 dams, so they said this is easier, we'll take over this area. And also the Gold Coast has been taking $100 million from the water accounts and putting it into general revenue. We'll take that, thank you very much, and that's what happened. The same thing will happen again. I say you cannot divorce the bulk water, the state and all connects. You've got to treat them as a one, otherwise this will just go on, and it was a waste of you spending money on those t-shirts that 6 people wore, as well as wasting money on the placards that were all round to promote yourself on that rally day.
Yeah, I just wondered how much you're prepared to pay for the lot.
Pardon?
How much were you prepared to pay for it?
Pay for what?
Taking all the water back.
No, this is, you're asking the
Doesn't matter.
CEO to make the investigations, and so you should be as a whole, otherwise you should not have had those t-shirts printed.
Oh, I see. All right. Okay, Councillor Young, do you have any